Question 31. A project manager has been asked by the client to meet the promised date of the project. The project manager analyzes the schedule before promising a date to the customer. The project manager uses the program evaluation and review technique to evaluate the project schedule. She decides that based on the PERT calculations, she can promise a delivery date of June 30. The expected value of the project completion date is May 30. If the project manager is willing to accept a 5% probability that the project will be delivered later than June 30, what is a standard deviation of the duration of the activities on the critical path? Assume a 5-day work week. 10 days, 15 days, 1/2 month, 1 month. Answer C is a correct choice. 1/2 months. Question 32. A project is proposed to a customer. Price and schedule for delivery are agreed upon. The work breakdown structure is agreed to as well. The customer requests that one of the milestones of the project be completed by a certain date. The project schedule is reviewed and it is found that the expected completion date for this milestone is considerably earlier than the date requested by the customer. The date for this milestone is which of the following? Consideration, summary activity, constraint, suggestion. Answer C is the correct choice. Constraint. Question 33. A project manager is managing a project. The original scope baseline of the project was budgeted at $100,000. Since work on the project started, there have been 17 authorized and approved changes to the project. The changes have a value of $17,000, and the cost of investing them prior to their approval was $2,500. What is the current budget for the project? $100,000, $114,500, $117,000, $119,500. Answer D is the correct choice. $119,500. Question 34. In a very large project having a budget of $5 million and a project team of over 100 persons, the project manager constructs a work breakdown structure. The project manager will do the WBS to the detail level of which of the following? Task, activity, WBS element, work package. Answer D is the correct choice. Work package. Question 35. A project manager is managing a project that has reached the end of planning phase. The work scope has been agreed to and definitive cost estimates have been completed for the project. The total estimated cost of the project is $100,000. It is reasonable to expect that the project will not cost over which of the following values? $100,000, $110,000, $125,000, $175,000. Answer B is the correct choice. $110,000. Question 36. You are in process of identifying and documenting the project roles and responsibilities and create staffing management plan. All of the following should be addressed when listing the roles and responsibilities except competency, authority, responsibility, compliance. Answer D is the correct choice. Compliance. Question 37. Reserve analysis is a tool technique in all of the following processes except cost budgeting, activity resource estimation, risk monitoring and control, activity duration estimation, cost estimation. Answer B is the correct choice. Activity resource estimation. Question 38. Which of the following are not outputs of the activity duration estimation process? Activity duration estimates, schedule baseline, none of the choices are correct, updates to activity attribute. Answer B is the correct choice. Schedule baseline. Question 39. Which of the following statements are false regarding the project scope management plan? The project scope management plan describes how the project scope will be defined and managed by the project scope management team. The project scope management plan specifies how formal verification and acceptance of the project deliverables will be satisfied. The project scope management plan is contained within the project management plan. The project scope management plan identifies the influence and interest of the stakeholders and documents their expectations. The project scope management plan is an output of the scope planning process. Answer D is the correct choice. The project scope management plan identifies the influence and interest of the stakeholders and documents their expectations. Question 40. Which of the following statements are true regarding various activity scheduling tools? PDM allows for conditional branching and iteration of activities. PDM uses activity on node AON diagramming method. PDM allows for conditional branching and iteration of activities. PDM uses analogous methods as an estimation technique. Answer B is the correct choice. PDM uses activity on node AON diagramming method.